Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. So the Bronx will get the first possession. Howard with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Robinson. And it's sent back by KD. Here's Shaq. Good D by Booker.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
And it's sent back by Howard. To the inside. Releases. Sampson's shot. Good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
To the left side wing. Here's O'Neal. That's tipped.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
Goaltending.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Howard. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Will it go? Booker. It's deflected. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. For 3, Booker. No good, shot missing. And Albuquerque the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Butler with the steal. Outside Robinson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Here's Booker. Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Booker. Clock at 6. Pass to Smits. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession. The Bronx leading by 7. Here's Sampson. Back to Booker. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Outside for KD. Stolen by Robinson. Stolen by O'Neal. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. Now Booker. 5 points in the game. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Booker. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Anthony right side. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. The 3 from KD. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Robinson on the wing. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Bronx leads by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bronx. So timeout called here, the first for the Bronx. Here's Booker.
Set it up. No part on Booker. Here we go. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look. You got it. Good shot. Let's get a good shot.
And Booker throws it down.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Hey, swing it.
The 3 from Anthony.
Set up.
Bronx grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Out of bounds, it'll be Albuquerque's ball.
Let's do it. Let's go. Bring it in. If he goes to the rim.
Here's Anthony.
Get there.
Pass to Durant. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Bronx. 3-point lead. Robinson misses.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's Shaq. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
How about Shaq with the mid-range there, showing a willingness to step out and expand his game.
Down low, Robinson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Smits. And there's the call on Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Anthony looking it over. Driving the lane.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
To the wing on the left. Stoudemire wide open. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
I see him. I see him.
Pass to Shaq. Outside Durant. Back to O'Neal. From deep. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
There's a screen by Robinson. Out to Edwards. To the paint. Fader on the way. Robinson misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Anthony. Over Edwards. Anthony can't hit. Right side, Edwards. Stolen by O'Neal. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque. Albuquerque shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Well, sending Shaq to the...
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Oh, offensive interference. There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game. Durant trying to break free. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Booker. Stoudemire outside. Jackson in the corner. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Just 5 on the clock. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. Shoots. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so here's Albuquerque. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Anthony. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession. Some changes for Albuquerque. And it's the Bronx with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
I love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Here's Chamberlain. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And it's a 4-point Bronx lead.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Kicks it out to Gay. Back to Chamberlain. Bronx grabs the miss. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
And so it's the Bronx, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Albuquerque trails by 6. And here is Green. Butler with the steal. Pass to Sampson. Power down with both hands.
And making plays to help his team. That's what Butler does, and he demands that his teammates do the same.
Pick coming.
Now here's Turkoglu, defended by Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for him. The Bronx goes the other way with it.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play. And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Chamberlain a screen. Takes a step back. Turkoglu. And he dunks it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And Howard has it in the corner. Turkoglu outside.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Turkoglu outside. Here's Green. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Nice shot from Green there. Look, this is a man that wants to be a big contributor on the offensive side.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the basket by Turkoglu.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
And the rejection by Town. Outside, Green. Rebound by Butler. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Green inside the three-point line. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Turkoglu.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The Bronx leading by 7. And finished off by Robinson.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Turkoglu outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bronx. And he knocks down the first one.
Oh, the definition of a stretch forward. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
Timeout called, the Bronx. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And so Turkoglu nails both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Jordan way outside. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Michael!
Here's Robinson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Outside Robinson. They grab their own miss. Here's Sampson. Lays it up off the glass. Sampson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bronx.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball along with tremendous quickness.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so it's the Bronx looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Bronx leading by 13. In the corner, it's Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Outside for Jordan. Back to Robinson. 2 on the clock. And then Robinson slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Here's Sampson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Shaq with the screen. Anthony, no one around. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Here's Booker with the drive. And Booker throws it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Timeout called, the Bronx.
at one.
Now here's Booker.
Hey, stay there.
Pass to Smits. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral, his length and reaction time, so impressive.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket. He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Smits. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside for Jackson. Another shot. And Robinson with the layup. And the Bronx leads by 17.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass, Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Outside Anthony. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Out of bounds, it'll be Albuquerque's ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Goes up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Shaq's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Here's Jordan. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Here's Shaq. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Howard. Nailed from three-point land. And the Bronx leads by 13.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
They get it again. Jordan outside. The 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jordan with it. The 3 ball. Jordan with another miss. And here's KD for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
So it's the Bronx picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage.